This is David from Impending Doom, and we're here at the Gramercy Theater for the Metalliance Tour.
Back here at the Metalliance #2. Impending Doom, if you haven't checked them out yet, especially the new album, Baptized In Filth, dude, I mean, thank you for what you guys are doing for the scene, not only on stage, but on record. I think this is going to place you guys in the next level, man.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I agree.
What do you think was done differently this time around? Maybe the production process, maybe you want to elaborate into it?
Yeah, we worked with Andreas Magnusson, who worked with Black Dahlia and a few other bands, and Machine, who did Lamb of God, and a bunch of bands that we all look up to and listen to. So the fact that we got the opportunity to work with those guys really meant a lot. And we went into this process just really honing in on our sound and the dark and creepy, really heavy stuff of the past few records, and we just wanted to put it all into one and just this is Impending Doom right in your face. And working with those producers, they really pushed us, and we never had that push before. And they really just brought out Brooke's vocals and just making us literally sweat and bleed into this record. So it turned out really awesome, and we're all super happy with it.
And it just came out, which is cool too. I'm sure for you guys, every band obviously out there, whenever they have a lot of songs that people like, yeah, you play them, but it's nothing better than playing new songs for to get people either confused or excited, but at the same time they're like, oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. And that's one thing we wanted to do with this tour, play a couple new songs. We shot a music video, and it got released, 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago. And so we're playing that on this tour and playing the first single. So, I mean, the new material's out there. We only have a 25-minute set. So, besides the 2 new songs, we got to play the old favorites for all the fans out there. But it's a good mixture of all the albums.
Right, and the video is for Murder. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that song and maybe, the lyrical concept and the story behind the video?
Well, that was the first song we actually wrote for the new record. So long ago, a year ago probably. And that set the whole vibe for the whole album. When we wrote that, it was just something so different from what we did with the last record that me and Corey were freaking out when we wrote it, that we're just this is what the whole album needs to sound like. It's awesome, it's only going to go uphill from here, and it just ended up being one of the singles and what we wanted to shoot a video for in the end. And yeah, it kind of just incorporates everything that the whole album's about. It's got all sorts of fast, heavy, slow, catchy vocals to it, and it's all in one.
And here we are, the Metalliance Tour, with a lot of the bands that we all look up to, man. How was it when you guys got the call or the message that you're going to be on tour with Job for a Cowboy, Dying Fetus, Devil Driver, every 3 Inches of Blood? How do you guys react to it?
It was awesome. We've never toured with any of these bands on this lineup, so it was cool to kind of do a tour where we don't know the people already, because every tour there's always at least one band you've toured with or done festivals with before, and all these bands we never played with before, so it was really cool. And we all have looked up to Dying Fetus and Devil Driver, Job for a Cowboy, all these bands. So to be able to watch them every day, to hang out with them and everything, it's cool. They're all awesome dudes.
And what's the agenda for you guys for the next 6 months to a year? Because obviously the record's coming out, but as far as tours, because I'm sure after Metalliance there's going to be quite a high demand for Impending Doom.
Yeah, we're doing Warped Tour this summer. We have another big festival tour right after Warped Tour, so can't say what it is yet, but we're gonna be everywhere. Gonna do a headline tour sometime, I'm sure. So hopefully get back over to Europe and hit Australia. That's probably #1 right now.
Hey man, I want to wish you the best of luck. As I said before when we started, I'm very, very happy and proud for you guys because you guys are carrying the torch. Some people sometimes ask us hey, what is the future of metal when this and this and this and band retire? And I'm like, what do you mean, where's the future of metal? Have you gone to a show lately? Check out this band and that band, and they're like, no, and you're like, there you go, man.
Yeah, well, we feel honored to be put in that category, and we're not slowing down anytime soon. So come out and see us at a show. Warped Tour this summer. Baptized in Filth.
It's out right now. Make sure you check it out. And I want to thank, of course, EOne Music for, you know, one of those dudes from that label put the whole thing together for all of us last year. And this is the second version. And it's going to keep growing and growing. So we got to commend our brothers.
Yep,
of course,
Steve.
yeah, man.
Good guy.
Steve, Bill, everybody. You know, so many good people in the industry, but especially the musicians, man. Without you guys, there is no show.
Much,
and of course, the promoters, the venue, Gramercy Theater, and of course, the fans for coming out, man.
Absolutely. Fans are #1, always.